Hi there, friends. This is Josie, and I want to give you a close-up view of Pinwill, which is a take on Pinwheel. This is my new horse. She's kind of modeled loosely on the new Girl of the Year 2024's horse, Liza Minetti. I almost said Liza Minnelli, or Leah Minetti. Anyway, which is pretty cool that maybe Liza Minnelli would have a doll name after her. Anyway, I put sparkling freckles on her. I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but she does have sparkles. I did her eyes, like a clown eyes kind of, with the tip underneath her eyes, but she has dots on top of her eyes, and she has extended wings over her eyes. And then she has her snout. I call it a snout. With horses, it's called something else, I know. And then it has sparkles on it. And of course, here's the other eye. Looks very similar. I did blush her cheeks. And then she, of course, has a pinwheel on the top of her, on her flat of her head. I worked on her ears, and then she has like freckles on both sides of her neck. This horse did not have a mane. I've had this horse for years. She was a thrifty find. I did repaint her with a sparkle or a shimmer paint years ago, her and her companion, years and years ago. So she's been sitting here with sparkle paint on, or shimmer paint, shimmer white. So I did have some, this is left over from my Andy Warhol, the wefts. And so I put them on her so she would have a mane and a tail. And so she does. And they're curly or wavy, crimped. There's another pinwheel right here and some sparkles, some sparkle freckles again. And I did, of course, blush her all over. And then she has painted hooves. They are very circus looking. And then she has washi tape above in two different designs. And then for her her saddle, I create out of leaves. And then to hold it down, I have these painted clothespins. Those will not stay. I will take them off because they go on my lamp, basically, in the other room. But I was painting clothespins, and I thought, well, these would work for right now. So just to add weight, but I'll put something else for weight there. And then she has a third pinwheel on this side with more freckles on this side, of course. And then here's her hooves again. And then she has the little tiny itsy bitsy like unicorns, one here, and of course one here too. These are erasers, they're mini erasers. And then there's two of those that I made for her. And this big collar sewed for her, put it all together, and then this on the front too. But and then I kind of left a little weft right here because I figured, she's a horse. She doesn't need to have all of her hair perfect. And then she has a big rhinestone bow right here. And then she actually has one that you can't tell, but it's back here. And then she has a couple of little clippies in her hair just to hold her mane in place because it's a little bit of a mess, but that's it. And then, I basically blushed her, and she does have more freckles underneath. You can tell when I'm working on a project, I delve into it, and it does take a long time to work on things. People who sell their work charge so much because it takes a lot of time and effort and materials and things like that. So never bulk at the prices because people put a lot of time and effort into things. Trust me, I know. That's why I don't sell my work. I make it for me. All right, thanks. I hope you like her. I hope you enjoy her. I know she's a little frou-frou, but I always go over the top with my grep, and I enjoy going over the top. This was a relay bear that I made years and years ago. She was a fairy bear. It has a petal skirt, and the back of her wings are petals, and her crown is a petal, her shirt is a petal. It was very fun to make. One of the last fairy bears that I had left over, I sold all the other ones. Their proceeds went to the Relay for Life, the American Cancer Society. And then, of course, I made, as you know, this girl, made her years ago. Her hair is actually painted. Yes, it is. And so it's permanently like that. And I painted everything on her legs, paint her all the way from top to bottom. And then her little skirt is, you know, I've made that. And then her shirt. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you had a good time here, and I appreciate you. Take care. Bye-bye.